We're gonna go with, let me see here, y'all. I'm gonna go with 01 actually. I was gonna do 2. All right, maybe that's 1. Hold on, let me check you guys. Let me make sure I'm telling you the colors correctly. So you just take like a pin or an earring and you just poke in the back. They're magnetic. And then they will fall right out. See? Okay. So yeah, so this is 0, which means this is, excuse me, 01. Oops, excuse me. Yep, and that's 1. And then 2, I'll just get all these out. All right, so 0, which I think will be too light. 1, which is way too yellow. And 2, I don't know, I'm a little stuck. Maybe we go back to 0. Yeah, because it's more pink. This is also more pink, but it's just, this is, excuse me, 02, and it's just too dark, I think. And 01 is too yellow. So we're gonna put, I need to put these back in order. 01. Actually, let's also try looking at, what is that, 3? 03. Oh, you know what? I thought that would be too dark at first, but it actually might work. And that's 2. Okay, so 3, 2. 3 is definitely pinker. Yeah, you know what, y'all? It's gonna be 3. I had thought it would be too dark. So now we're back to choosing 0, which is very, very light. And 3, we're gonna try 3. I'm actually kind of excited. I don't use it very much. So let's try the 03. These are our concealers, Perfect Concealers, Wax-Based Botanical. Cruelty-free, paraben-free, all natural. Because it's wax-based, you gotta let it warm up to the skin first, and then you can manipulate and move it around. I am thinking between my brushes. I don't know which one I want to use. In fact, I think I'm just gonna use my finger to apply. This is Concealer Brush 06. Uh-oh, the cat's trying to come in the room. Okay, pardon me. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna use our fingers. So make sure your fingers are super clean, obviously, right? Clean your fingers, and then we're gonna use them as our tool to apply the concealer. We're not gonna put on any foundation. We're not gonna do anything else except concealer. We're gonna use this to even out the skin tone, hide the blemishes, hide the dark spots, right? Cover up any under eye circles, and we're just gonna see how this works here. So we're gonna dab into it. Remember, it has to warm up on the skin. So even if you apply it first, that's all right. But before you start to move it around and manipulate it, you really gotta let it warm up to the skin. Wow. Perfect color. This is 03. Well, I'm actually very impressed. Like I said, I hadn't really used 03 before. I always felt like it was too dark, which is, it's a blanket statement. You can't say that because there's reds and yellows and olives and green undertones and so many different reasons to choose, so many different ways to choose your concealer that dark and light is never going to be the only or the appropriate way to pick that. Excuse me. All right. Look at the difference already. No joke, y'all. Concealer, no concealer. And we haven't blended in yet, okay? But you can already see the coverage. Getting rid of these under eye circles, thanks to my 2 kids, 2 very young kids. I say that like having young kids is more exhausting and more trying than older kids, which I know is not true. So forgive me for those of you that have teenagers. Y'all are tired too. All right, so let's dab this on. Well, I am very impressed. A little bit more. Anywhere there's redness, uneven skin tone, right? You've got your blemishes, dark freckles. We'll get to that in a minute. Covering up a little bit of redness here. You can hear the kids laughing in the living room. And a little bit here. There we go. And again, we're gonna blend in a minute, but right now we're just getting it on the skin to warm it up. I am so impressed right now. Just a couple of dabs. We're about 5 minutes in, and the first 2 minutes we were trying to choose our color. Oh, I got a big old zit over there. Okay, let's try to see what happens here. Okay, and just get it on there for now. Look at that, you guys. Excuse me, got a little itch. Okay. Got some redness here. Little dark freckle there. Dark freckles here. And I'm not trying to completely cover the dark freckles. Mostly just kind of lighten them a little bit. You can try to cover them. I'll tell you how to do that, but I'm just trying to lighten them up a little bit. Freckles are freckles are freckles. Freckles are very cute. They're very warm. They're very healthy. So you can't, you know, I mean, you can go for that completely flawless look, which is flawless. It's not possible. It's a perfection that doesn't exist. So if you need to lighten things up, do so, but also just embrace the nuances of who you are. And then we're gonna put it on top of the eyelid. You really don't ever wanna put your concealers in the crease. It can, but my experience is that it gets a little heavy, thick, and doesn't lay as flat. So up on the brow bone, now you can see that we've covered up a little bit of those, the purple hue, what do you call them again? Come on now, not varicose veins, but you know, the blue tint, the veins. So now we'll do that on this side, just on the brow bone, down to the eyelid. And that's it. Now we blend. If you have Blender Brush 05, I really want to recommend that you use this. Okay? Vegan brushes, they're weighted, they're handmade, and there is a guarantee. So if after many, many months or a year, something goes wrong, it falls apart, we'll replace it. I'm going to suggest that you get this brush. It's fantastic. But if you don't have it, sorry, I got distracted. We're going to continue to just dab in all these harsh edges. This is our version of blending. Okay. See, you're just dabbing in the harsh edges. You're not smearing, because that's just gonna move stuff around the face. When you dab, you're dabbing it into the skin, into the pores. You're setting it into place. So no smearing, rather dab. Until you don't see any harsh edges. It really should blend flawlessly. If you find that it's not, as an example, and this is an extreme example, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna use our darkest color 08 and just pretend, you know, let's say that I was using this color, thinking it was appropriate, and I'm trying to cover up a zit. It's obviously not the right color. So if you find that the color's not blending, it's not the right color, then what we need to do is get you a different color concealer and or mix more than one shade. We can mix a couple concealer shades together if we need to. Let's keep dabbing till everything looks like it's in the right place. Okay. There, I'm done. I'm done. I've covered up under eye circles, the purple under eye circles. I've lightened up some freckles, completely covered a couple. I've covered some zits, blemishes. I've covered some redness. I've evened out my skin tone. And this is easy. This is easy peasy. It's not a glam look. It's not a super heavy date night look. Maybe it is for you. That's great. But it's simple. It's easy. It's everyday color, everyday wear. That's it. Then you finish with the rest of your makeup. Now, let's say that you really want to cover up some of these freckles or dark circles, okay? We're gonna layer. And this is where I've talked before about having translucent powder. So let's get a little brush. I'm gonna just, quite honestly, at this point, any old brush is just fine. I'm gonna use our eyeshadow brush 07, actually. It's a bit of a blender brush. Okay, highly pigmented. You need less product than you think that you do. It's 50% pigmented. Your other products, our competitors, are pigmented maybe 16 to 22%. And again, we're 50% pigmented. This is HD photo ready, HD finish photo ready, perfect powder, okay? Made specifically for the film industry. Which one are we covering? This one? Yeah. So you apply a little bit of concealer, a little bit of powder. Go back to your concealer. I'm gonna repeat this process to where we're at. I'm gonna use the same 03. This one, yeah. Oh, there we go, starting to disappear. You guys, a very light touch. You probably can't tell how very lightly I'm touching. I'm not dabbing it in. I'm not smearing it around. Okay. And we should wait a moment, let that warm up, really dab it in. Then we're gonna come back in with our translucent powder. That doesn't add color, doesn't remove color. It just sets the product. Gets rid of any shine. Seals up those pores. That's it, it's gone. Gone. Shall we try it with this one up here? So we already did a layer of concealer. Dab on some powder. Go back to your concealer. Again, we're working with 03 today. Okay. Dab it on. And then, I actually went a little bit white on this one. Go back to your translucent powder. Dab it on. Again, we're not sweeping, we're not smearing, we're dabbing. Go back to your concealer. I don't even know if y'all can see it anymore. Can you see it? I can see it. A little bit more. There we go. Oh my God, that's brilliant. It's brilliant. That's why these products are used in the film industry, on Broadway. We've been around for 60 years. We know what we're doing. All natural ingredients, botanical, cruelty-free, paraben-free, lots of vegan products, lots of certified organic ingredients in there. That's it. You guys, this is brilliant. Okay, any questions? You're taking your botanical wax-based foundation, concealer, 50% pigmented. You're using your fingers. You're just gonna get some on your fingertips. You're gonna dab it onto the problem area. Give it a moment to warm up to the skin. And then keep dabbing till you really do a good job blending. No harsh edges, remember? And then you're done. I mean, truly, you can use the concealer to cover up all the different things on your face that you feel like you want to cover up. That's it. You need a little heavier application. Apply the concealer first. Right, see? Then you apply your translucent powder, HD, which means high definition, photo ready finish, HD. It makes you look like you're wearing a filter in your pictures, even though you're not. Dab it on the problem area. Repeat the process. You're just layering. Go back to your 03 concealer, wax-based botanical. There we go. That's it. Now it's gone. And again, we would have waited just a moment to let it warm up to the skin, manipulate it into the skin. Final dab of translucent powder. And that's it. It's covered.
No more diapers.
You guys, this is a flawless finish. People are gonna be like, what filter are you using? In your pictures, you're gonna be like, it ain't no filter, it's my face. Hashtag my face. I know, that was really cheesy. That's it. That was easy. I feel like that was much easier than I thought it would be. So I guess the biggest question becomes, is your concealer the right color? Okay. We have 8 concealers, and I believe we have, how many foundation shades? 22? I'll look that up later. Mix and match, you guys. I now have 3 different foundations that I alternate between, depending on the time of year, depending on maybe I was outside the day before versus not today, right? I mean, there's so many different factors. Maybe my face is a little bit red today because it's dry and irritated. Do not get tied into one color. Okay, this is Shinto 1 for foundation, Shinto 0. So you can do all of this same process. This is too light for me right now. With foundations, it doesn't have to be the concealers. Oh, that's beautiful. That is actually a good color. Okay, so using the concealers is a lighter application. It's a more precise application.
Yeah.
Strongly recommend it. We will do your color match for you. I will do your color match for you. I have a quiz you can take. You just let me know. I'll send you the quiz. And I think it's 8 or 9 questions. And it's really going to help me to answer, to determine which color of foundation and concealer and HD coordinating pressed powders are going to be perfect for your skin tone. Also, you can send me a picture. So make sure we do that. Okay, any questions? We used concealer. There's a little thing going on right there. Let's use Shinto 1 foundation for that. Wax-based botanical. I might actually use my concealer brush because I do love the brushes. The hair out of the way. It's right on the hairline, so it's kind of hard to... There we go. That's it. It's covered. Let it warm up to the skin for a minute. We'll come back and blend. That's it. I'm actually really excited about how easy and beautiful this turned out. I've always just done a full face with the primer spray, 2 concealers, a foundation, glow drops, powder, which is fun. I love it. I love a full face. But for 10 minutes, simple application, just your concealer and your fingers. Flawless. This is a little dark right here. Any questions, you guys? Please do ask questions in the comments. I don't know if this is on Instagram. I'm pre-recording this, and I don't know if it's going to end up going to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or maybe all of the above. All of the above, in fact. But please, please do let me know if you have questions. There's a little redness right here, so for shits and giggles, let's use Shinto 1 foundation and dab, dab, dab. Yeah, that's a little bit more red than my other color. How's that look, you guys? Talk to me. Do you need more coverage? Does this look like an appropriate amount of coverage? There are 2 clients' friends who are wearing the makeup in particular that I want to make sure this video gets to. And so I will personally send it to you. No super duper secrets here, just practice and some time. And the right product. Brilliant. That's it. I'm gonna finish my makeup since I've already started it for fun. But that's it. We've let that warm up for just a moment. Let's go back in and visit it, which I actually don't even think we need to do. There we go. Okay, that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it.